Justin, commiserations.
Yeah.
We missed out on the 3 points today. First of all, what are your thoughts on the game?
It's frustrating. I've just spoke to them in there. Lads are all annoyed, disappointed. So am I. But we just said that we got to take the positives. Really, we had big players out today. We had, our skipper, or vice captain, our 2 top goal scorers. But I don't think you would have known it, if I'm honest. I think when it went all, when we had that 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes where they scored their 3. I think that's when we missed the leaders in the team. But I think in terms of overall performance, especially the 2 lads up top, Shipper and Ben Pring, I thought they were superb today. Anyone's going to miss Brighty and Jamal, but I don't think we did today. I thought they were brilliant. First half, superb. Got the goal. I think we were on top of them. Probably could have had more. We were saying in there that maybe getting the second goal so early in the second half made us relax a little bit, and then we sort of went off the boil for 20 minutes after that. So I'm not really too disappointed. I've just said to them in there that we can all have a go or get annoyed, but at the end of the day, games like that happen. I don't think once this year we've been 2-0 up and let a goal, that and then get no points out of it. So it does happen for a season, and I said as long as we learn from it, we all know what we did there, individual mistakes and stuff like that. Everyone knows. So we just said draw a line under it and then go again. Really.
The elephant in the room, going 2-0 up, one assumes that you go on and win. What went wrong?
Individual errors, I think. I'm not really sure what happened with the free kick. I don't know what happened with the wall or whatever, if it went through or not, but that can happen. And then suddenly we got on top of each other a little bit, which I don't like. I just said to them there that I'm not having that. I don't like getting on top of each other, shouting and stuff, so we cut that sort of stuff out straight away. And then we just had a few funny minutes, and that individual goal they scored, I don't know how he's been allowed to do that. I know it's cynical, but you've got to take him out on the halfway line there or defend better, but I think we gave him a little bit too much space. I don't actually know really. I think individual errors, dwelling on the ball and that, but as long as we know not to do it again, and we spoke about in there, when you're 1-2 up, you earn the right to just then play the ball over the top and go again, sort of thing, rather than dallying around with it. And it was frustrating to see that, but it happens. Like I said, we don't do that a lot. We don't have a performance where we sort of shut down like that. So for a 38 game season, I think we've had 2 games, I'd say that half and the whole game against Corsham away, I'd say are the only sort of where we've let ourselves down really. I think other games, if we've come up short, we've been unlucky, or we've just been, the other team's been better, or we've played really well. So in a 38 game season, I'm not going to knock the lads for that.
So as you touched on it just a second ago, this is the first time we've taken such a lead and lost it. What can the players learn from that, especially next week, another tough game against Backwell, and obviously going into next season with hopes of finishing top 2? What can we learn from today?
I think we just got to learn to be a bit more solid in certain areas, like I just sort of touched on it, and Leo said that maybe we got the goal too early in the second half. I know it's a bit of a silly thing to say, but I think we got it and just sort of eased up, and then next thing you know, we've given some sloppy free kick on the edge of the box, and then they've scored from it. So I think we just need to be a bit more switched on, straight after kick-offs, really. I think we've been sloppy at that. I wouldn't say second half of the season, but first half of the season we were definitely sloppy just after half time or just after a goal. So I think it's all experience. I think we're a young side. I think this season everyone will learn from these sort of experiences, and then next year I've told them in there we want to win the league, get promoted, whatever we can do up there. I think we're capable with what we've got, what we can keep and what we can bring in, and they all know that, and as long as they learn from it, it's fine. So I just think it's about individual mistakes, cutting them out, and being solid as a team in when it's a tough part of the game, really.
And were there any standout performances for you today? Because obviously there was a lot of players filling in for those missing. Were there any standout performances for you today?
I think we had a 20-minute spell where no one was great. We sort of collapsed a little bit, I'd say, but apart from that, I think everyone put a real shift in. I mean, it's a real hot day and it's tough, and everyone got around. They're a good side. I did say that I don't think they played badly in the first half. We just shut them down, but I think Zach was all over the place today. I thought he was brilliant. He played left of a diamond, then he played left back for me, then he ended up going centre back because Nick got injured, and he was brilliant in all his positions. I think guards tried to get on the ball, and I think the 2 strikers, especially in the first half, I mean, Ben got 2 great goals and Shippo worked really, really hard. So considering they haven't played up front all season, they played full back, and we needed them to step up today. Like I said, in the first half you wouldn't know that we had our 2 top goal scorers out. They were both brilliant, so probably those 4, but everyone else put a great shift in, apart from, like I said, the sloppy individual errors really. But
Nick obviously picked up an injury towards the end. What's he like now? Is he going to be alright for next Saturday's game?
I think so. It's a bit of a knee, a knock, or he had it at the middle of the season. It was like it wasn't an impact injury, just inside his knee. When he ran, it was a bit of a weird one. So we had to sort of look after that at a certain point in the season. It went away and it came back today, but he's got 4 or 5 days to get over it, sort of thing. We've got Zach back next week. We've got Baz and Jamal and Brighty, hopefully. So we've got enough to cover if that happens. But we're hoping we've got a full squad next week to go and beat Batwell. I believe they lost today anyway at Corsham, so we've still got the same distance from the team above, which, like I said to them there, if you're going to drop points, it's when you're 5 points ahead of the person behind you. So it's not the end of the world. We haven't lost any ground in the league. It's just frustrating because we think we could have won again today. But no, we think Nick could be back and have a good squad next week, ready to beat Batwell and make the gap bigger and cement third place.